Video about KWESI and the ground up about 9 years ago, and a KWESI and the ground up journey started officially on social media. But maybe they were friends for about 10 years ago before this whole thing went south. And KWESI about what Beka say ground up for agent console for $150,000 embra over the new project, or the Babe Trabonte and redemption value. And commodity say, I have gossip since. If we need the message, also be near subscribe button so no one click on notification icon. So now make our say endpoint for NSO as an endpoint. I say a prostate honsem, a kidney honsem, a fertility issues are. But more than also visit any of our branches across the nation. The endpoint for a amount and they say omo free scan at the amount if any of these issues in and our back or my catcher. We free scan at the amount. Say any other health condition be and I want so I bet you have a endpoint. Omo be from fidie. Mo de be hwa apomodin hu nsem enya ye muhwehwemu so e de ama maka say afi we de ye prioritize your health even over relationships. So let's get straight into this whole thing. Right now, KWESI and the ground up had a beautiful relationship. I started here about 10 or 11 years ago. And for those of you who know, when you say KWESI journey started as a music producer with the likes of KSO, any idea, right? Our community now, KWESI and sana omu movie to either 10 or 11 sad story within my ground up studios, so right, that was where KWESI etna recording back on the wall adiachi and the kaka home and relationship now was until somebody released Son of Jacob album. Now prior to the release of Son of Jacob album, there were issues, and the issues were around KWESI and the contract, because KWESI who said contractor or signing and son or modern life from Nkrumah Chrome EP grind day, original grind day no ever so urban. Sa contract no idea or person or sister and number back and that was because in that contract KWESI a trade of the image and likeness. Now this was not grind day remix where grind day original one which was added to Live from Nkrumah Chrome EP in April 2017. But the original song, Wall Street so there, Muni say it came in 2016. 2016, boy, and I know the grind day, Jame, grind day, yeah, Tuesday, yeah, and Son of Monday can't EP, a release project, So before the EP was released, now it's a KWESI and a ground up for a signed contract. And in that contract, KWESI traded off the image and the likeness. And what does image and likeness here mean? Image and likeness here means idea ma KWESI no eye KWESI nkofo no. The physical appearance, the voice, the style, genre or representing, say you see to nyom esifa ni nyina no. KWESI traded it off, gave it to ground up. Internet ground up no in control. However, prior to the release of Son of Jacob album and a KWESI here send person contracts send you city anymore. Right? So you would notice say from KWESI projects title here, this is not the tape. Sorry for the wait. 2 I buy in the year 2020 to 2022 I release Son of Jacob album KWESI was not very active in the music scene. And that was because KWESI was going back and forth with ground up. And then before so decide yes, finally Son of Jacob the last project with ground up. But the contract still exists to date. 80. Around that time now you go for social media. Some call it KWESI out. Say that KWESI for layoff and a KWESI release and crabbium and KWESI fade off or fade out. KWESI cries say irrelevant check KWESI. A lot of tweets came up. But around that same time, now KWESI be posted on social media. So Twitter say, so I can't no tuma. Artists be brave when you position now or one on be taking advantage of some artists or person can no tuma. What to me can no tuma because of artists be more the position. And who are some of these artists? Some artists be here to say they on the deck, Twitch, Lalid. So you would see say Lalid. Not long ago, tweet here say, ground up, I saw money deal be our ho. Almost said that manipulative with statements on paper. I acquire almost ground up for no favor. Money deal be our ho. No, you're young and desperate because no admire KWESI. So these were the kind of people like KWESI tweet here as far back as 2022. Say, or share some no. Omini didn't win into a ground up now. I was so kasa. And then some finding themselves in the position on Kwesi Atah finding himself. And what was the position? The position was that he had traded off his image and likeness. And so, say Kwesi Atah it wasn't because say be an prophet be a come and answer bibi. It was because say he had to rebrand. He had to change that image and likeness now a year owned by ground up no, and come up with another image. But the image and likeness is not just about your physical appearance. It also includes and then I would tell them no style no no. It also includes that. It also includes we'll take you off with shirt, we'll stage, we'll take you off with shirt, we take your pictures. It includes that as well. Anything that makes you Kwesi Atah. Kwesi Atah had already traded it and given it to ground up. And so you would also recall that Kwesi Atah had issues with Big Homie Flea. Big Homie Flea, my picture in ASA. I said Kwesi Atah is jealous of Black Sheriff. Now, omo ground up funny year say, nkomo projected Black Sheriff, but Kwesi Atah ho kwan any ade. Kwesi Atah man kofa ke kansem e die gu na som. Kwesi Atah mess up any ade. Emma say nam so, Emma Kwesi Atah bo enyum pain interlude. And as a pain interlude ni mo no, and Kwesi Atah ka say, ni big homies adane beach homies. So okay, Kwesi Atah ka asem no. Right? Okay, asem na nche. And I Kwesi Atah the apology by so person apologize to Kojo, aka Big Homie Flea. For lyrics no you see here were pain interlude no. No ankasa Kwesi Atah release here this year no. Opa Big Homie Flea chop. And people didn't understand. But for those of us who listened to Fire Stick on the 24th of February 2024, we understood the reason it's Kwesi Atah this apology ne by. Because around that time, no, now Kwesi Atah release it. This is not the tape 3. And this is not the tape 3, no. A project Kwesi Atah release here right after Son of Jacob in 2022. No, that was the next project Kwesi Atah release here, but was not distributed by Ground Up. Kwesi Atah and it to Spotify near there, but it wasn't released by Ground Up. Meanwhile, Ground Up for and the control Kwesi Atah, the publishing, distribution, image, likeness, everything Kwesi Atah as an artist, it belongs to Ground Up. And so that apology came because from conversation a big Homie Flea, any Fire Stick more, any Pope more heavy or Fire Stick channels, which you can go and watch, it's about an hour long. But 23 minutes into that conversation, Big Homie Flea stated here, say, bisa the enti Kwesi Atah render apology. I was social media so. Now can somebody be back court? On betina social media so back and forth. On betina social media so and be to na say no be transemu. Almost $1 million. Obi atina Kwesi Atah sika so. Why? Obi atina ni sika so obi bia. Se Kwesi Atah was kebia. Onim Glen fee. Onimonu Big Homie Flea so. On beji ni sika so mo de ne car. Na nsem di bi wo ho a e kokota nkofo be su.
Nigga say $1 million to frequencies, bro. The next week, that nigga came and apologized on Twitter. I still not spoke to that nigga, bro. Oh, halami, I'll be saying, no, I haven't spoken to that nigga. Because why? When niggas sleep, they cannot sleep. Because certain niggas, bro, when they pay your papa now, you won't go against them, bro. It's not gonna work. So we already there here. You want me to come cry on that? And I'm not doing that shit, bro. I'm only doing this shit because I fuck with you where you get me on speed that way, you go call me where I will come on the phone, bro. I don't care about
but Flea, and that listen, and that but and that's one of the reasons because me knowing you as a ground up, right? If I go some place where I hear something say, okay, ground up this, ground up that, me, I will picture you. So I mean then I ask them say, okay, the ground up maybe just Glenn or you today inside, because me know you the just ground up heavy. So if I hear something,
no, bro.
Of course, exactly. So if they throw, I'm gonna be about ground up, you they involved there. Yeah. Exactly. So that why me that they ask.
Huh? We lose or draw. I'll be ground up. But me, my only priority to be Kwesi Atah, bro. Them other no niggas, I do not fucking know them, bro. I don't fucking know them. I don't give a fuck about them. And if this be how, then they won't handle them. That's cool. If you won't go Twitter, then tell another nigga say, oh, if I see you on the internet, it's gonna be giddy. Go ask them what happened when they see Glenn, bro. Go ask one of them niggas that was talking hot on the internet. Oh, who Glenn Dennis here? Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's quiet. It's quiet, bro. Bro, come on, dog. B-Flex, come on, dog. Bro. Tell you what I mean, guy. I had a taste of the internet shit, and my whole shit started looking goofy, bro. I'm like, nah, bro, what was that in my box without my life? The last couple months. No, bro, I don't care about this shit, bro. I'm fucking sell shit, bro. I'm back in my old ways, but I don't give a fuck, bro. I do not give a fuck. If niggas see me, they see me. That'd be cool. Don't sit there and say, oh, you just said this be my artist. Yeah, it be my artist. Or what happened? If a nigga chop your money, go and take your shit back, bro. If you want to come to the internet, don't you, that be. I say, I bet I need to now everybody.
But Philip, but why? But the thing to be said, why, like, more ground up now, all of them get something to say about, like, ground up. Like, why?
Bro, because I said I down the train. When KWESI woke up, bro, when KWESI woke up and dissed me, everybody was on my tail. When KWESI came and apologized, you see how the tables turned? Bro, I down to now on this spot, do a live now, I'm on cup. He said, niggas said it would be $1 million. Bro, I was laughing at that shit, bro. 1 week crowdfunding trip where that nigga came and apologized. So if a nigga took your money, why you apologize? If somebody really take your money, why you to come apologize? I haven't spoke to KWESI. Wallahi, bro. To the day where the nigga put my name on wax, where he did this to me, I'm not blaming this shit on the contrary. Because we didn't want y'all, bro. I put blood, sweat, and tears in this shit, bro. Like, Amy, y'all say, KWESI say. So even if I chop KWESI money, say, oh, want some players to KWESI for holler me, but cool. I chop KWESI money. First thing I put candidate,
and that was because of the contract. That is the same contractor. If you are can once that same 2024 said, KWESI Atano, no, you're a victim of a fucked up management group called Ground Up. Omu use KWESI Atano. It is omu so no if you don't bata KWESI Atano. Oboa KWESI Atano. One bringing KWESI Atano down. So we bringing KWESI Atano down. Ground Up management group no. And omu ye KWESI Atano sa. It's a more be anfa ni NC onu if you don't so. If you don't said this in 2024. So what is happening in 2026? Now remember, so I explained image and likeness to you, and the reason to KWESI Atano, I switch even the hairstyle, the appearance, and all of that, right? KWESI Atano released a project on the 17th of January 2026, and that project, me Toby, before it was released on even.biz. Me top project, I noticed something about the project. The cover art. The cover art features pictures of old KWESI Atano from live from Nkrumah Chrome Volume 1, Volume 2. This is not the tape, any the cacao. Some pictures in a KWESI Atano kabobu and the cover art. And I knew from the onset that there will be a problem. Because I will pay attention to this is not the tape 3. Cover art no a different. But Redemption Valley cover art no a comprising of pictures of KWESI Atano any idea. And I knew there was going to be a problem. Into your Betroy. And the Instagram page so says baby ato na mo fan ko check Glenn Boating. Now remember, our interview na mauti a big omi flee ne fire stick kasa no. Big omi flee state here say only Glenn na omu only ground up no. Only Glenn omu only ground up no. KWESI Atano e go at big omi flee pay. Ama wa kwa apologize. But this time around they say Glenn Boating aka Glenn Show. And as a bibi to na Ghana for we need to ensin so because Glenn abane ho ababe catch and say massa on bet you $150,000 for some Redemption Valley now we release or the pictures be akwa kabuma to no into KWESI Atano say I am currently being asked to pay $150,000 for using images of myself for this current project. Ground Up claims to own me, my image, my music, and everything attached to it from 2016 to this day. And they do because of the contract. Also, on the Ground Up for you, since I'm releasing the Son of Jacob project, but on making a dime from anything I want working for. Ever since on the Ground Up for Nancy. So KWESI Atano is trying to say, from Adiachi to back on the wall to grind day to the inano. Ebe Pim Son of Jacob album no, or make it a dime from ground up, or make it a dime. Or say, omo manipulate no. Glenn all the time no aba tata no. Masa projects now releasing no. When him say ye onu. Ye betwe do wako court. Masa jai dia oye no. Masa jai dia oye no. They be ana Glenn tata. Na se project we order aba to about say no. Our person or the money fans independently or even dots business. Say a free honomo and as so we taking it down. Glenn are responsible, and that is because say Ground Up owns KWESI image, likeness, and everything about KWESI as a musician. Or see, Glenn are working constantly around the clock. Say nebe onu KWESI need to be for enum and to abontin hopium. And this is what makes me understand. Say KWESI signed that contract in perpetuity. In perpetuity, person say forever and ever and ever. I don't know the getaway clause in the contract. But this particular statement, or say, he is constantly working around the clock for me to never put out music again. That tells me the situation at hand. Or say, I'll try not to say anything for a long time, though this has affected Onu KWESI and the world being in mental health there greatly. And I feel so, Onu akasa no, or share say, Obenya na sum die ni adia. Na wo se obabe kache Ghana fo nyina. Se Glenn Boateng no, Onu nie, Glenn show. Mo amunim de munim no. Onu nie. Inti KWESI atabe postie no. J bad mo Eddie Booking hat emoji bae. Reggie Rockstone betray say we die enye. DK be betu KWESI atafo say masa. Fa phone si wanim na ka de da wakoma so de ha no ka. We a rap artist, just a street guy. Na dia na we here our betray love letter black and white. Ka de wakoma so. Lalid. Some time ago I can say ground up there. Sune no. Ono so betray you say fuck ground up. Omu ku Ghana for. KWESI slay. 7. Ono so betray said Glenn sebi. Oh yes, guy. Dear amount for go through nyina no. Glenn mo ayes anko for be a ma artist and give you out on my best. Ono KWESI slay no betimi atua sa $150,000. Obetimi atua, but we nonsense. Omunjai KWESI. Medikal so betray say masa leave KWESI alone. Now Medikal put ya and the watch on. Or also recording video. I can say the omudi KWESI ne die. Odwe wo bia on tiase. Omunjai no. Ini pay on normal ground up AGD be a ground up. Of course, ebi am supporting no mo de mo resource shemu. Baba be 50-50. Sisi an kofo ni ground up. KWESI ikoyi. Why bio and am wetumi na ba? Why bio? Abi an kamunjai KWESI.
And you see, it be the same thing where they go on. I just to say, my brother KWESI post something say, make people live and make you drop in music. Bro, it's music, it's art. You see, make I tell you something about KWESI. The time I know KWESI, then he no even drop grindy. KWESI come there for bongo in house for Aoshi. We they sit down the freestyle. They say this be young guy we get some passion, he be passion driven, we get talent, he just wants sport there. You understand? So today, if you and this man know the work again, where he won't drop in song, why is still the pursue on? Say you won't keep something out of him, you for collect some dollar from him. Charlie, the guy he try in YouTube, in first YouTube we get most of his biggest hits, or he there under the label, he there under where then he did. Right now, he creating channel. He dey start afresh. He dey do one. Then people they try block this young man in shine. And that be the country where we did. Because you see, Ghana here, anybody we obi to consumer or cry. They see him say, hey, I buy you water. Wait today, you open polytank company. Then you forgive me like trailers of polytank. Like for life. Or to you 50 pesos small cry. For life. You are indebted. Like you the owe one. That be one mentality. But you see, when you think like that, bro, just imagine saying, me as they come up. I was privileged enough to meet like good people. Like I meet Wado, I meet Bongo, I meet so many good people, like Phil, all of them, right? Wait them all, oh, editor, oh, this thing, oh, do them like this, collect this money, oh, Fawiko Studio, oh, yeah, my member. Those people, right? Imagine say today, because right now, man, the boss of the way, man, if you collect some coins small from here and there, then everybody they come say, hey, it be me, I do this for you, so hey, do that. But you see, the label way that KWESI there and I know you people for not say KWESI way carry their name, go high, make the whole thing look beautiful and enticing for people to even, believe on a make on a come on board, because on a claim say on a we make this person such and such. But if this person say we make we hear of honor. So why today on I know they make the young man be, and that be the same thing where the face. Not be just KWESI. A lot of I don't want to mention name, like I don't want to drop names of some people where they go to, but you see the country where we did, he had self say you go blow. He had say they go listen to your music like consistently for even years. So when somebody tries some more, where right now people say you don't do it like they with the person and he doing project for you people finish. Make the person do anything. Manning and the line no hakra. Or be there back and forth and in O and E4. Yo, you go to create another person. So I will say when I hear you so create another person. Simple. Big shouts to Donnie. Like every day I have conversations with Donnie. Like I watch Donnie from the time he put this person on. This person there around now, and you see, bro, we need to talk about contracts. Donnie be somebody where if you tell me say, yo, this show is long and make you go America, make you stress yourself. He did drive, move car, come dash me 100,000, give my woman money, give my manager money. Yesterday, give my manager 100,000, normal. And this be brother, you understand? That be why I be lucky today. Every day, thank God say, some people come alive inside way. And imagine say without like those people, like where are they? Like why though, bro? Why don't you never sign contract with me? Say, Medikal, sit down, collect pen, paper, and I will put you on. We go do these features. I will do this for you. I will link you up with such and such, this person. So sign this. It never happened like that. It was like, yo, you be young nigga, I get talent. I will put you on. Wait, put me on. Wait to the idea. So if you be taco and the good people around me. So if you be young person where they come up, you have to be very careful of the people you roll with. And you have to make the conversations clear, because you see, sometimes somebody they roll with you, he get some different mind for you. They calculate future. As you see, say you want to make things make you people, reach a higher pedestal and all. The person he calculates for you. You understand what I talk? So free the youth.
McLean, I say, and go for more casa from KWESI at other points of view. No, so we say, Glenn, our inventor of ground up on the side of the story. Omo come anutu. And go for chase na say contract no since 2016 o made di wo KWESI ata ho enya de. And na McLean say masa, why na free KWESI ata from contract no akasa tina say assign here. Why a businessman na akasa say? Why na free KWESI? Why na KWESI ata na assign contract no? It dey ask no mo ka no. So mo free KWESI ata na dey dey. Omo come anutu. A contract na KWESI ata sign here. Now, my 2 cents on this. Me, there are 5 artists I hold in high esteem. Ghana has say. But I still talk about them. Bako, Umar Sterling. Obi Obemi behind him say, I don't joke with Umar Sterling. I don't joke with Umar Sterling. Bako, KWESI ata. And that is because of me. I got introduced to KWESI ata. Time of releasing grinding. At that time, I was a teacher. And I remember very well say, madam for be a friend Jamie. And the man would say grinding, they will group be Wild Out Ghana. Shouts to Wild Out CEO 3 coins. And now, introducing me to Jamie, or Jamie introduced me to KWESI ata. And then I spoke to a friend of Belnino, not a recording or KWESI ata hodomo. But then now KWESI ata mo if come tonight, I call on a new ground up studio no. And so Belnino and then you maybe ye chin ye call emoji mo ne ade and ye besen call KWESI ata mo hono. And that was when I met KWESI ata, mini chief ekasa ye, and even on our way back You share Kim Promise on the streets. No money boys back who you be on Moody come. I think that vibes so. No Moody come was treating us so, and then we went, and from there we had a relationship. So I don't joke with KWESI. I don't joke with Black Sherif. I love Black Sherif so much, but I still talk about him regardless. Oh, Kenneth and the Asaka boys, I will go to war for them because they were one of the people I saw them and how they were collaborating with Obey. They were just YouTube musicians, just producing on YouTube. And I loved them because they kept on releasing back to back to back to back. No major features. Before say Akata for Abanu Cheku became a hit. So I don't joke with these people. Then the last person is Nasty C. I don't joke with Nasty C because of how he rose up and all of that. I don't joke with them. But truth is one. A contract is a contract. Right. Glenn Shaw is a businessman first before the artist and everything. Ralph, Anam Wusoni Kwesiata Enam, Big Homie Flea, and Momoka Kaon. They are all for the business. Don't think that they have the passion like senior artists, no, our passion, so a person recording and so they see things from the business point of view. These are business people. Whatever they put into Kwesiata is something they would want to get back and something they would want to use the iron hands in business to get hold of. Muti Kwesiata nyomwo NBA and a hase and a mubo Kwesiata nyomwo hainano. It was through Ground Up. It was through Glenn Shaw. He has those plugs. So he did his part. Kwesiata is our darling boy. He also did his part. Now, I don't know how they are going to resolve this, but I hope they do. Because listen, you can't take Ground Up out of the Kwesiata story, and you can't take Kwesiata out of the Ground Up story. Whatever it is, I think they can resolve this. Because at the end of the day, it's going to cost both Ground Up and Kwesiata. But due to the contracts existing, Ground Up, legally, they have an upper hand over Kwesiata. Emotionally, Kwesiata does, because he's our favorite. We love him. I hope they resolve this. I goes 20.